Hey there folks, it's Yaken here from Training Ground, and in this video we are going to review this OPPO Reno8 Z. And because this video is actually shot way early of the launch in Malaysia, I do not have the pricing right now, so this might affect a little bit on the review results for this device. So take note on that. And in short, actually I think this is a premium entry-level smartphone you should consider to get right now in 2022. Okay, why so? Let's find out more. The first category I want to cover on this Reno8 Z is definitely the design department. I think OPPO here really nails it perfectly, even though it's an entry-level smartphone. First off, let's start with the back cover glass with OPPO Glow. The finishing here is really nice. The color on here is called Dawn Light Gold. It's splendid and eye-catching as well. And if you really love the gradient finishing on a smartphone, you definitely going to love this device. Not only that, OPPO also claiming the device thickness is just 7.66 millimeters, and also the weight of this Reno8 Z is just 181 gram. I think this numbers is really suited for young working adults and also girls, and this device is actually really easy to grip as well. Now the next feature I do really love is actually the dual orbit lights. Now I know there are some people who are going to be saying, hey, this is just a marketing gimmick and so on and so forth, but actually I think this feature is actually quite useful for the users. All right, so firstly, why is it so useful? You actually can use this dual orbit light when you are charging. All right, it gives you like a notification that the device is actually charging, and not only that, you can use it for when you are powering on the device, incoming calls, unread notification, and entering games. And I think this feature is really helpful, especially for those who are always don't want to turn on their screen, and they can get the notification via the dual orbit lights. So I would definitely say that this is not really a marketing gimmick, and I do wish that OPPO actually carry this feature to its premium flagship devices as well. Now, heading over to the performance category, the OPPO Reno8 Z is actually powered by the Snapdragon 695 chipset, and it is 5G ready as well, meaning that when 5G services is widely available in Malaysia, you can take advantage of it and start using it at anywhere and anytime. And the performance here with the Snapdragon 695 chipset is actually very solid if you want to use it for gaming, productivity, and content creation. Definitely there is some limitation into it, but it's actually performed really well. And this is also paired along with 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of internal storage. Okay, and you definitely love this feature as well. There's actually RAM expansion on this device, which adds another 5 gigs of virtual RAM to enhance the smoother experience when you want to open up multiple apps and scrolling as well. Heading to the next category, display and audio. In this category, I'm actually kind of little bit of disappointed, to be honest, but hear me out first. So start off with the display. It's actually packing a 6.4 inches OLED display, which I think is actually has good colors and quite an adequate brightness to it. But my only major gripe on this device is definitely the lack of fast refresh rate. Yeah, it's only running 60 Hz out of the box. That's it, nothing more, nothing less. Whereby the competition is already at the very least offering 90 Hz refresh rate. So yeah, kind of disappointed on the display over here a little bit. And for the speakers, that's only a bottom firing speaker, but the good news is it's actually quite loud as well. All right, so but if you need better audio experience, yeah, you can use the 3.5mm headphone jack or connect via wireless audio devices. Okay, so here are a sample video of the display and the speaker as well, as I'm playing a YouTube video. Heading over to the camera category, this is going to be a little bit long, so let's start off with the rear cameras first. So the Reno8 Z consists of a triple rear camera setup, which includes a 64 megapixel main camera, a 2 megapixel depth camera, and a 2 megapixel macro camera. So basically it's actually a two cameras that you can actually use on the rear. So start off with the main camera. Yes, definitely you can capture amazing shots in bright daylight. However, in low light situation, I do recommend you to turn on the flash or use night mode to get the best photo quality in low light conditions. And meanwhile, for the 2 megapixel macro camera, yeah, that camera is actually really disappointing. For me, I rather than to put a ultra wide camera onto it, which I think it serves even much more usefulness for the users. So the real main camera also can capture up to 1080p 30 frames per second video. The video quality here is just average at best. Just don't expect too many things or any miracle from the main camera. As for the front facing camera, it's actually a 16 megapixel selfie shooter. So this 16 megapixel front camera actually provides a really good photo quality in bright daylight. However, I can't say the same for low light condition. Yeah, in low light conditions, photos will turn out a little bit noisier and also softer as well. So if you want to shoot in low light condition, turn on the flash or use night mode. And also if you want to capture video with the front facing camera, it only capable to record video up to 1080p 30 frames per second. Video quality, to be honest, is actually average at best, so don't hope any miracle, and I think you are going to enjoy taking vlog videos with the front facing camera. So here are the sample videos shot with the front facing camera on the OPPO Reno8 Z. Hey there folks, so this is being recorded with the OPPO Reno8 Z front facing camera, 1080p 30 frames per second. So this is the video quality and the audio quality. What do you think about it? Continuing on the camera category is the portrait shots. So portrait shots with the front facing camera and the rear camera is actually really splendid. I do really love it. The bokeh effect is actually quite good as well. Although there are sometimes the age detection might be a little bit inaccurate, but nonetheless it will serve your portrait shot needs most of the time. And also if you want to shoot really nice portrait photos with this Reno8 Z, make sure to shoot it at a properly lit area, and you are definitely going to have a really dreamy portrait shot with it. The last category I want to cover on this OPPO Reno8 Z is the battery department. So on the OPPO Reno8 Z, it actually packs a 4500 milliamp battery. I will have to say, depending on your usage, it will definitely able to last you throughout the day. And if you really need to juice it up, the 33-watt super wood charge is really fast, and you don't have to worry about the downtime. It's time to wrap things up on this review of this OPPO Reno8 Z with my final verdict. However, because this video is being shot way ahead of the official launch in Malaysia, I'm unable to give you guys about the pricing and the availability date. Therefore, I'll just skip to the recommendation part. So what is my recommendation on this device? Outright buy it, consider it, or just forget it. For me, I would say you should consider it if you haven't used the OPPO Reno7 Z. But if you are a current OPPO Reno7 Z user, I would say you just forget it. You don't need to upgrade it. Okay, basically it's just a same device. Okay, for my recommendation, why you should consider it, because definitely there is a lot of things you can like about this device. Okay, firstly, the design and the build quality here is really amazing. Secondly, the dual orbit lights is really fantastic. It's awesome. I do wish that OPPO bring this feature to its other premium flagship devices. And then the next one is definitely the internal specification here. The Snapdragon 695 chipset is 5G ready, and it is really good for mobile gaming experience. Okay, and last but not least, you definitely going to love the cameras over here. Okay, not bad portrait photos, really good. Maybe slightly lacking in the low light situation, but you definitely going to enjoy taking all the portrait photos, especially the Reno series is famous for its portrait shots. Yeah, definitely it has some quirkiness, especially like the macro camera, which is actually really useless, and the videos is only capable to record up to 1080p 30 frames per second. Ouch. Okay, there's not even 60 frames per second option for you. And then the display is only running a standard 60 hertz refresh rate. And then last but not least, the single firing speaker. Yeah, basically that's all I would like to praise and also complain about this OPPO Reno8 Z. So if you guys really love this kind of a review video, please remember to subscribe the YouTube channel, like it, share it out, drop some comments, and also special shout out thanks to OPPO Malaysia for providing this sample review unit. However, this is not a paid content, therefore whatever I'm saying right here is based on my 1 week experience. There's no editorial input, no final approval is needed. Okay, however, please do take note that because this phone has software updates, and subsequent future software updates might provide a different experience. So once again, take note on that. Right now I have to bid you guys farewell, and I'll see you guys on the next content.